If you've been watching our other projects, you've been hearing the body language for a while now. A soul doesn't have to be lost forever for the story to move forward. That's why, to understand what fulfilled means, we go back to the law and the prophets, because this language was spoken long before the cross. In Ezekiel chapter 34, God speaks for himself, "I will seek my sheep. I will bring back the scattered. I will bind up the broken." He's speaking ownership. And when God says he will judge between sheep, he's not talking about abandonment. He's being surgical. That's why Jeremiah gives a warning. Woe to the shepherds who scatter the sheep. Notice what's missing. The sheep aren't destroyed for wandering. The rebuke is aimed at leadership that turned mercy into a dead end. And even there, God doesn't lose one. He says, "I will gather the remnant." Not replace them, not discard them, to make them one. Isaiah makes it even plainer. All we like sheep have gone astray. Not Israel alone, not the nations alone, all, which means fulfillment was never tribal. It was always total. That's why Isaiah keeps talking about open gates. People going out and building the highway. Nations bringing their strength, and foreigners coming to build up the walls of the kingdom. This isn't conquest, it's recovery. Fulfillment doesn't shrink the family. It completes it, and then Isaiah says something that shatters every category. Egypt, my people. Assyria, the work of my hands. Israel, my inheritance. Former enemies. One blessing. That's not separation, that's reconciliation. So when scripture says something had to be fulfilled, it's not blessing the wandering, it's refusing to let mercy fail. And if this feels familiar, it's because this isn't a new message. It's an old voice that becomes clear once we stop interrupting it. Now that we know fulfillment is my people, my God, it's time to examine what it exposes about the son of perdition. In part 6, the trial continues. The chief of sinners takes the stand. This is Thinking Blind. See you soon.